Hello, boys and girls. So today is kind of a short day, and I wanted to talk about how in our writing that we can show our readers what's going on instead of telling them. I think it's an important skill to be able to show what's going on rather than telling, because when you just tell something to someone, it's kind of boring. So similar to how I like to show you guys mentor texts to learn how to write and not just tell you how to write, you can do the same thing for your reader so that it interests them a little bit more. So for example, if the author just said he was so hungry in your story, you would know that he was hungry. But if you said something like, let's see, he was, oh no, just kidding, his stomach was growling so loud you could hear it downstairs. If you said something like that, you are showing your reader something rather than just telling them something. It gives it more detail and more depth to your story. All right, so we've got another example here, such as like, she was so excited. True, a character could be so excited, but it's definitely much more enthralling for the reader to read, she jumped up and down on the bed, screaming for joy. I know that she's excited based on what they are doing, not what the author has just told me. So this is just a nice way to realize that when you describe a situation rather than just tell about it, it is more interesting. He went downstairs. You might say how he went downstairs. So these capital letters are killing me, stomped down the stairs like an elephant. That's a much more interesting way to describe how someone came down the stairs. So you can do things like decide how they did it. You can say, you can tell me what emotions they were having. You could say like what's going on with their body and describe something. There's a lot of different ways to show your reader instead of just telling them. And I want you to think back to some of our mentor texts and realize that in order to do that, you just need to include a lot of description. If you think a sentence is really short, like he walked to the park, you could say he walked very slowly and steadily to the park. You just want to give more description. The more description, the better. All right. So today's kind of a short day. I do want you to take these notes in your digital notebook. Tomorrow we will be starting our final narrative. So if I were you, I would kind of scroll back through your digital notebook and look at all of the different kinds of things that we have been talking about this year that you can use in your story to help make you a better writer.